Welcome to another episode of TA Fishing. We are doing a challenge. It's father versus son. This time we are at Whatmore Fishery in Hampshire. The challenge today, guys, is we have to use the same bait, the same tactics, the same tackle, and we're even fishing in the same swim.
Couldn't get fairer than that, could you?
Yeah, exactly. The winner is the person who catches the most fish. So it's a nice sort of simple challenge. Yeah. Well, we say simple. It's float fishing. I haven't float fished in a long time.
Oh, excuses, eh?
But
it's
a TA Fishing versus TA Outdoors challenge. We hope you enjoy it. We're going to get set up now and get some bait in the water.
The bait couldn't be any simpler. I've just been down to the supermarket, a couple of loaves of bread. I doubt we'll even use 2 loaves of bread. We're going to try it with 1. We're both going to use small cameras because it's windy, really pretty windy today. Probably doesn't look it, but it is. So it's going to be noisy in the mic of that camera. So we're going to be using, Mike's going to be using a chest camera, and I'll probably stick to the trusty head cam. And I like the head cam because my hands are clear. That way I can fish at the same time.
Here's the setup. Dad, are you in the left or the right? You're on the...
I'll go on the left-hand side. Yeah, I'll go on the left-hand side. And I'm going to be using a butchered casing on my GoPro.
Yeah, my old one.
So this is old one,
yeah.
And I've got it adapted inside to take the Hero 3, which is what I've been using. It's all Mike's gears, not my gears, Mike's gear, but I've adapted that case to give me a head cam. I don't really get into the chest cams too much. I like those head cams, and this way hopefully might even get to see a bite or hook up.
So I'm using Hero 4 with a chest strap. I prefer the chest strap. Dad prefers the head cam. I don't really like the head cam because I feel it just puts pressure on your head, and I personally get a bit of a headache after a while. So chest strap for me, and we have got some microphones just so that when the wind comes, hopefully it doesn't blast and irritate you guys wearing headphones. And it is a really nice day, but it is windy. Typical pulling as well. Just like father, like son, my microphone has some electrical tape on it just to try and secure these protectors, these wind protectors in place. Learn from the best, as they say.
That's right.
Bodgers.
I'm keen, I want to get in the water.
I know, you're... We're both fapping, come on.
So there I've got a waggler float called bottom end only there, and I've got a valve rubber and a couple of locking shot either side, and that will drag that float down to about there. And then I've got about 2 or 3 feet. We're straight through, there's no hook links. I'm 6-pound line straight through. Hooks there, barbless hook. Just get a slice of bread. I pinch off about, well, it's hard to say really. Look, so let's start with that size. Quite a big piece because there's, you know, some decent sized carp in there. I fold it once, fold it twice. I go through the thick part, just twist it out. But I find the important bit is just to pinch over the eye of the hook, just there, just to hold it on. I want that going down slowly and going nice and fluffy. And we're going to be feeding a mixture of bread, bran, whatever we got in that bucket. It's going out there, and as that tumbles down, we're hoping that the carp are going to move in on it, work their way up, and as they come up from, because it's quite deep here, I think it's about 14 feet in places, they're going to come up through the water, and then they're going to intercept the bread. But listen, you've got to hold that rod. If you miss a bite when it dips down, it's over and done with. They've had the bread off. And don't forget, with bread, it's soft. If you move it, if you go to cast in, it's generally going to come off. If you bring it in and you want to cast it again, it means you squeezed it on too hard. It has to come off on each cast to be soft.
That was seconds.
Oh, I missed a bite.
Did you miss one? Yeah.
He's cheating. Somehow that was a cheat. I'm the one that throws all the ground bait in, and he's got the first hook up.
Come on. Come on, I've not got him in the net. First fish.
First cast, first
cast, first fish, first bread flake. Hate to say it, but I've got a good feeling about today, Dad. I've not got him in the net though yet, so I don't want to
just now he said, well, I think he told me, well, I haven't done much float fishing. I haven't done much float fishing, first cast, boom.
Come on, puppy. It's a mirror.
Small mirror. We've actually got a net there.
Yeah, we're organised.
A net here.
We are organised.
Got the ground bait down there, guys. Bread and bran, trusty bread and bran.
Come on, come on. Is that fish behind him?
I think there's a bigger fish behind it, is there?
Yeah, he's swimming up to him then. Do you see that? Good. Oh no, he hit the net.
He screwed that up big time. Did you see that?
Yeah,
I hope that's on camera.
Oh no, come on. Oh, it's just woken up, you know. I think it's where he bumped the net. There we go, heads up. Heads up.
He's coming, he's coming. He's in.
Yes. Size doesn't matter in this challenge, guys. It's all about numbers. Fish number 1 for me. And it's a real sort of leathery, energetic mirror. More like a linear carp, isn't it? With all those scales down the back like that.
Thick across the top of the head.
Yeah, thick across the top. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive.
Oh, I wouldn't, because I'm going to cast first next time.
Okay, let's get him back. This might be a better fish. That's it. Keep baiting while I'm fighting a fish.
There's a seat.
Woo, woo. All good on light tackle. Come on.
That's a bigger fish.
Yeah, he's still got the energy. He's woken up again. Ah, he sees that net. Yes. Woo! Fish number 2 for TA Outdoors. Nice fish, big tail on it. Big old paddle of a tail.
Good look about.
That's why it scraps so well. Probably
7.
6, yeah, 6.5.
Might go 7, I'd say.
Yeah, nice grey colour to it as well. Again, wide at the back. Lovely fish. Let's get him back. I'm getting the bug, Dad.
Right, boys, I am gonna give it a go. Oh, look. I mean, you couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't do that if you wanted to. And he's in first again. Where's the bread plate? So here's a bread plate. The man told us to fold it 2 or 3 times, roll it around, pinch it once like that. Keep your bread in the shade, guys, because it will go hard. That's on the money. Check my drag. Float. I'm just getting bumped by roach out there. Sometimes what happens, you get bumped by roach, and I think the carp come in, and if it stops tweaking around, it's because the carp have moved in on you. Fast bites like that, and it can be sometimes a bigger roach. So if you did want the roach, just go for a smaller piece of bread. I can see we're going to pile through this bread big time. Could you have bought 2 loaves?
Oh, come on, Dad. That was a scorcher. Ooh, he's going off like a steam train. Look at this.
What, he's on again? Oh, give me a break. Oh, that's not a bad fish. How's your drag?
And there's the bend in the rod that every fisherman loves to see. He's got a head on him. Oh, that is a good fish. I can't net him in this. This net's too small, Dad.
Points deducted for this.
This net's too small. Oh no.
That's a good fish.
Yes. Oh, he's a good fish. Oh, that's a double. Look at the gut
I'd
on
say
it.
he's 11 plus, that one.
Oh, wow.
I've got the strength to do this. I've had 3 Weetabix this morning. Here we go, my lovelies. I reckon he's 10 pounds, 12 ounces.
We are clear off the bottom. Yep, we're clear. And he is
close to 11.
I've got Polaroids on, hold on. It's not holed yet. Can you see that? £12.13.
What?
£12.13.
That's that belly on it.
Yes. That. £12.13.
Not bad, not bad.
That's my
3-0.
first double figure carp of 2018, and that is a beast. Look at the belly on it, Dad.
Good scrap on that Avon rod.
Yeah, really good scrap. And he took that so far. That is one fish. Look at the tail on it. Lovely tail.
Nice chunk.
That is a good chunky carp. It's, whoa, he's got some energy.
So, just walking along, scouting all the different swims. I did actually put some ground bait down there. I know we said we were going to fish in one swim, but listen, he's vacated his swim to go for a leak. He's going to pay dearly for that. Giving me permission to go like this, roving around, looking at different swims. I fancy this bottom end here. This is what it's come to at the Totally Awesome Fishing Show. Mike's got 3 carp. I'm missing bites like you wouldn't believe, and they are roach, like this. I'll turn that around, you can see it. Nice looking roach though. And a great winter fishery. It'll be even better this coming winter with fish like this there. Unfortunately, Well, it was fish, Mike. That could be 3-1.
Yeah, that's true. It's fish.
Yeah, 3-1. We didn't specify carp. Oh no, it changed all of a sudden.
In which case you could.
I like to change the rules halfway through if I can.
Guys, Dad's float's come off. We switched rods. He said he's digging around for a float, and because we're going to try and change things up, so he gave me his rod just to hold. And unfortunately, I've hooked a fish. How unfortunate, Dad. But the roach does count. We've decided that the roach will count as well. So this would be 4-1, I think. Fish number 4, and we'll get back. Hopefully, get another one.
Well, people, I don't think Mike should have agreed to let me go free lining, because it can be a really good method. Just let it sink and sink and sink, and as soon as it touches the bottom of the lake bed, you generally get a pickup, and I reckon that's what's happening. Any bait we put in is going at the bottom.
I thought you went to the toilet. We're meant to fish in the same swim. Yeah, that's so sneaky.
No, you went to the toilet and you vacated your swim, which I think constituted a cheat, a break of regulations. So I thought, well, I'm going to break the regulations, just walk down further and see if there's anything in the other swims. I know we said we fish in one swim, but I've always been like that, really impatient. I always want to move around, looking all the time to see bubbles, swirls. And a couple of swims up, I had dropped a couple of balls of ground bait in, and that's why I saw a tail swirling over it. And so it happens that Mr. Common has saved my day. So I think it's 50-50. You deserted your swim.
Oh, okay.
You deserted your swim, and I have the option now to free line.
Right.
To free line and to rove the entire lake.
Right, okay. I'm going to get on my float then.
And that's what I do, touch ledger, and as that bread's sinking down through the water, you actually feel it come onto the lake bed, and then you can tighten up to it with your finger and get in there. There we go. And you can feel them tug on it, and it's very, very effective. It's actually, I feel, more effective than the float. Getting back, so I'm in the zone now. If I can get them on slow sinking flake, just as it touches the lake bed there, probably that ground bait, Mike, has started sinking. That's why you caught in the float early on. I didn't. And as that ground bait's going through, it's sinking on the bottom, it pulled the fish down.
So I'm going to struggle, you're going to get more chance. But it's 4-2 still.
No, 1. This is my first one. Oh, counted the roach.
The roach, 4-2.
Fish on, guys. Free lining. About a 5-10 second drop. About a 5 or 10 second drop. And they're on it. That's a nice mirror. That's a nice mirror. It's quite a pretty looking mirror. Look at the scales on that one. Lovely big scales on it. Big paddle tail. Average fish, I don't know, might go 4 pounds. But of course what it is, Mike, is 4-3. I could almost call it 4-2.5 with that roach. And the worst thing you could ever let me do is go free lining. It's called catch up time, guys.
4-all.
Oh, come on, man. I like to keep their head coming towards me if I can. Oh, what a day. We've had like 2 weeks of this weather. And over there is a disqualified angler. That man's disqualified over there. He's also moving around now. Packing up for one swim and moving to another.
Fish on, come on, number 5. Number 5, and it's so windy now, guys. We're at different. Dad's moving swim, so I'm moving swim. Only fair. Only fair. Oh, this is a small fish, but he's got some power. Ooh.
Suspiciously like 5-all.
It does indeed. It's a real good scrapper. This, like a little F1 or something. That's it. Well, there we go, number 5. That's 5-all, Dad. Competition is on. Game on. Get in.
Well, we come back to that main swim, guys. We've gone back to the strict rules and regulations, haven't we, Mike?
Yeah. No cheating.
No more cheating, basically. And sure enough, I think the fish have gone down as the ground bait's sinking, gone down onto the bottom, so we've moved closer in, baited up closer in, and we're getting, at least we're getting bites, and I've got a fish on here. And it will, of course, should it make the net, oh dear, perhaps an hour and a half left, that's all. This will put me in with 6.5.
I need to get my bait out.
There we go, 6.5.
It's a smaller fish, but they count. They all count. This wind is freshening. Guys, if I land this fish, we'll be level pegging, as they say. But got to get it in the net first. This is the nervous moment. And he's got loads of energy still. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're at 6 all, and we've got probably 45-50 minutes left. Game is on. Seven, 6.
7 all, isn't it?
No, you're ahead now. That's a nice fish.
Another one, it pushes me just into the lead.
Dad has just had another one, guys, which puts him 2 ahead.
Slow sinking bread flake.
I might come off the flake.
Soon
I've stuck to the original rules, I have.
Yeah, as soon as it touches the bottom, that's where they are.
This fish is trying to get me in the snags. It's a nice common. It's the biggest common for me today. Oh. Cool. It's going some, this thing.
It's going to be close to 10. It's going to be close to 10. I think it's 11.
No, that could be a double. Yeah, I'd say that could be.
That's not very nice, is it? I can't see them, but I can read them.
Well, it's more seeing it through the glasses.
I'd say this one,
What do you reckon?
looking about $14 a pound. Oh, it's not wicked tuna, is it?
10.
I think he's going to go 11.
10 on the dot, I reckon.
No, it's going to be 11.6.
We are.
There we go.
We're clear. Coming up. Whoa, it's kicking. Let it settle. And we are reading.
11.6, a man said.
It is 12.
What?
12.11.
So what was the other one?
12.13.
12.11 and 12.13.
Yeah, I win big fish, but it's not big fish. Oh, nice fish to close off the session. Unfortunately, I lost by 1 point because size was not. If it was size, I would have won
Easily.
But it was numbers game. Dad pipped me, I think, by 1. Either way, it's been awesome, hasn't it, Dad?
Well, do you know what, guys? I think I'm going to forgive him because don't forget, one of my fish was a roach. So
so we're level pegging.
really, it's level pegging.
Yeah.
I think we got to call it quits now.
Great session.
Great trip. Great trip. Afternoon. That's all it is.
And you guys, let us know what other challenges would you like us to do as a father-son. We're happy to do some of these challenges, so give us some suggestions in the comment section below.
Yeah, and don't forget to watch Mike's TAOUTDOORS. It's a collaboration between the two of us.
Yeah.
It's a sort of a draw. I won by the fishing one and won by 1 roach. But Mike got 2 doubles. I'm pretty jealous of that.
What ABET?
Nearly a face full.
That was close, yeah. That'll be.